This is Robert Goodman for Positive Strokes. I'm happy that you have a moment to check out my new video here. If you're not subscribed, check me out. Robert Goodman, Positive Strokes, Staying Clean. We talk about addiction. We talk about living life on life's terms. So please check them out. There's plenty there for you. Make you look at things in a different light. It's information that may guide you along living life on life's terms. Today I want to talk about uh, you working hard and taking care of yourself, but you can't seem like you can't find someone to share your life with or to build a life with. You don't seem like you're doing everything that you feel you need to be doing, but you're running across the wrong people. Or you're not finding someone to enjoy life with that's compatible to you. You know, best information that I received in this was that when I vigilantly and hard work on finding somebody, and I found out that it doesn't work that way. But when I stopped looking and just focused on Robert, this woman came into my midst. I said when I stopped looking, thinking that these women that I've chosen was the right one, because I didn't want to be by myself. So I went to any means necessary to try to find someone to share my life with. But I realized now that when I stopped looking, I found that person. Wow. How did you do that? Just being me. I didn't try to put on no airs. I didn't try to put myself as the big baller shot caller. I didn't present myself that I had a whole lot of money. I just expressed who I was, the real Robert. And by my surprise, we connected. Oh yeah. But let me get into this a little bit more in depth. See, when you start a relationship, it's an investment, just like a business. It's an investment for your future. So as I got to know this person, I realized that I can invest a future with this person. But here's the thing, all them past situations popped up in my brain. Oh man, how I got treated, how I got done, how I got ripped off, how I got played. Oh man, all these voices in my head was telling me, I don't do that, boy. You know how it happened last time. But then I realized that I can't let what happened in the past affect my present. That the information that I received in my past is just information, so I wouldn't make the same mistakes again. Things worked out. And here we are. Days became weeks, weeks became years, and we're still here. And now we're more tighter than ever. Why? Because we both are working the investment of our relationship. We're both working towards that. We're both investing ourselves in the relationship so it lasts. Oh, here's an interesting thing that always happens. You're lonely, and whether you're male or female, someone that's connected to someone else seems like, man, that's the one. But they with somebody else. Well, I'm gonna take whatever I can get because I want to be with that person. I'll take whatever I can get. I only see them twice a week, once a month. We enjoy each other. We have that great sex, and we're just bonding. Are we looking things in the right perspective? Here's the interesting thing: the person that you may have this encounter with, they may have been with their wife, or she may have been with her husband, or if the same sex marriage, whatever, for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. Here you come along. You got to ask yourself a question. Is this person willing to leave their situation and start over with you? Another question. Why are you starting over with this person? Why are you spending time with this person? What got you to that point in the first place? What did your wife or your husband or whoever you're with did to you to cause you to go outside your relationship? Another question. Is it sound to try to correct the problem and build a stronger relationship? Or as soon as the water gets hot, you're going to get out of it and run somewhere else? Then you got to ask yourself, are you going to do the same thing when that situation get out? Are you going to run? Then you got to ask yourself, why am I running? Isn't it simple just to be honest, open, transparent, and work on building a sound relationship with that person? Doesn't it make sense? If you've been with the person for so long, here, think about this. You've been with the person for years, and all of a sudden, they're not there. Y'all been separated for a while. Don't you feel out of place? Don't you feel out of sync? Don't you feel like you're going through the motions of everyday living? Because you miss being with that person, but you're mad at that person, so you don't want to be with that person because they don't make you mad, but you're missing that person, so you got mixed feelings. So you're going up and down like a roller coaster. Something to think about. I've come to learn that just because it looks good across the street doesn't mean it's good for you. Or I can say they may look good. You may want to knock their bones out. But you got to ask yourself, is the pleasure of sex worth jeopardizing your home? Is it? Hmm. Oh, here's another thing. Oh, man, my girl, man, she just gained weight. She don't. Oh, blah, 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 blah. You complain and complain. And you started complaining because the person that you're looking at doesn't have these issues. But the interesting thing is that the mind is working to give you a reason not to handle your business and have a conversation. See, sometimes guilt hits us hard. So, to avoid feeling that guilt, we look on the bad points of a person so to justify our actions to do what we want to do. Knowing yourself. That's what we need to do. Know ourselves. Know yourself. Do you know enough about your partner to understand why they act a certain way in certain issues? Do you pay attention to them? Or you just focus on what they're not doing? What you want them to do? Is it all about you? Or should it be all about we? Is it all about you? Or should it be all about we? In a relationship, it's about we. It ain't about I. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Oh, I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Wait a minute. If you wasn't in a relationship, you have to do everything yourself. You have no help. If you're by yourself, you got to get it done. Whatever you need to get done, handle your business, you got to do it yourself. Oh, here's the interesting thing. Well, I ain't gonna do it all. I got just to do. I gotta call up cuz. I gotta call up my sister. I gotta call up my brother. I gotta call. I need some help. Interesting thing about living life on life's terms, is that you have to go out and handle your business and overcome your obstacles so you can be more astute, more intelligent to handle life on life's terms and make your life a success on your dreams and your wants of life. But I can't do this because if we give ourselves an excuse, we won't get it done. If we want to put in for the sound relationship, we got to put the work in. Both people. It can't be just one sided. It takes two to tangle in the bed. It takes two to have a sound relationship. But the interesting thing is that we got to respect each other. Respect, yeah. Respect. So if you're a man and you're out there doing your thing and hanging out or whatever, you run across women, respect your woman. And you can talk, you can conversate, you can be a friend to woman. But the problem is that a lot of men befriend women and they get caught in the mix. And they put their relationship in the hands of their friends. Not a good thing to do. See, your friends don't know the ins and outs of your relationship. They only know what you say and how you express yourself about that person that you're with. So they're going to be biased because they care about you and they see you suffering or hurting, and they're going to try to comfort you. But the interesting thing is that friends can develop feelings. I don't like the way she treat him. That's a good man. I wish I had a man like that. That is the gateway to problems. See, I learned that what goes on in my household stays in my household. If we got issues going on, we got to straighten them out. If it take a couple of days for us to cool off, it take a couple of days to cool off. But we still have to address the issues. Why? Because it's an investment to my future. It's an investment to be happy, to grow old with somebody that loves you for you. Yeah, but baby girl look good, man. Let me tell you, baby girl look good, man. When she, ooh, man, she just know how to move. She told me what she gonna do. I'm 64 years old, and I've always learned that when people want something, they put their best foot forward, and they will do any means necessary to get what they want. Everybody has their own motive for the relationship. For instance, I had a friend. He was married, but he was not a faithful dude. She knew he wasn't faithful, but she accepted the situation because he was the breadwinner. He took care of home, but he also ran the streets. She accepted that lifestyle, but she wasn't happy. And if you think about it, the worst thing you could do is live in a situation that is one-sided. Because if it's one-sided, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Oh, yeah, one thing is for sure. There is always something that looks better than what you have out there. Always. There's always going to be that. But what I've learned that the body's just an outer shell. I want one that has the right heart condition. Someone that I can trust. Someone I ain't got to worry about when she get around some men. She wants somebody that he be around women. She ain't got to worry about him. Why? Well, here's the thing. When a man is attracted to a woman, he gives her time and attention. If he's in a relationship, he takes some of that time and attention from his relationship and give it to this new partner. But you think that nobody know what you're doing. Oh, baby. Oh, he ain't hugging on me like he used to be. We ain't having sex like we used to be. We don't cuddle no more. He's different. Your behavior changes. So you got to ask yourself one question: did I come in this relationship to be a long-lasting relationship, or I just came in this relationship so I can take care of my sexual needs and take care of my living concerns for the other partner to help out? What? It's not about what you have, it's what you want to bring to the table. Know yourself. If you got somebody that wants you, that loves you and cares for you, and be there when you ain't got nothing, or when you're sickly, they're right there at the hospital. They're caring about your needs. They're getting on you when you mess up and you're not taking care of yourself. That's the person you want to be with. Or you have to be with somebody that look good and say okay to whatever you do. And even if it's hurting you, it's okay. You don't want nobody like that. You want someone that has concern genuine of your welfare, that's willing to love you and care about you and be there for you. That's a relationship. If you just want to lay in bed and have sex, that's your choice. But you know, the funny thing is, though, usually what happens is you can go out there and play, but one day you got to pay. You can go out there and play, but one day you'll pay. This is Robert Gunn for Positive Strokes. Remember, that person that you lie in bed with is there to love you and there for you when you ain't there for yourself. Are you willing to give up the beauty of that relationship for a new relationship that you really don't know that person? That you're willing to give up everything that you done earned up to this point and built for something new. You have a great day.